on.
Okay, let's hope this works. Ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water, welcome to the Alchemy Lab. I forgot what I was going to say because I was going to do half of it in Italian. My name's Lee, I'm playing Kalthar. That's all we'll do right now, still in Italy.
Mi chiamo Carl, e giocherò è Graccus. Fuck you, Lee.
Show off.
It's been a while since I've used my Italian, alright?
Mi chiamo Matt. Sono al DM. I don't know. I am the DM of the Alchemy Lab, Shattered Lands, Streets of Mihre, grinding the gears.
There's a lot of Italian there that we
That's
don't know,
like
people.
9. That felt like too many titles.
That's fine.
It's all good. Anyway, hello again. Last time, gentlemen and ladies and everyone else and bodies of water. Last time, this is a real mess, isn't it? This is a really messy beginning. Last time, on the Shattered Land Streets of Mihre, case number 11, grinding the gears, you got into a bit of a scrap. You were split up, and you got into a scrap before Kalthar could be put in the vaults. You dealt with your guards, and Graccus, you were taken down into the crypt, where you were put in front of a mausoleum, and you were demanded by the guardians to open it up. But obviously, instead, you shot one in the face and stabbed the other repeatedly with a fire sword.
Yep.
So, we'll open up pretty much straight after that. So, Kalthar, I'm going to guess you're moving along the corridor.
I am, yes.
Okay, so Graccus, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to...
First thing I'm going to do is reload the silenced pen pistol, just because it's handy to have prepped, and put it back in the pocket. And then I'm going to try and figure out how to fucking open this door. That riddle was pissing me off, and it's going to be something so stupidly obvious, and I'm just not getting it.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Kalthar. Okay, so... All right. So, Kalthar, you move along this... You reach the intersection. You move back along the corridor. The one that Graccus went down. You don't have much to go on. Although you did hear him say, the priest, you did hear him say, gonna lead him down.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guess you want to be looking down.
Mm-hmm. So, where we left, he was being left away. So, have I got to that point?
Yeah, you're at that intersection where he was being led away.
Okay. Which way did he get led away?
So there was 2 branching paths.
Mm-hmm.
You went down the one to the right. He went down the one that went pretty much straight on.
Okay. I'll go that one.
Okay, so make an investigation check.
Investigation. Probably a -1 on that one, I would imagine. No, a -2. That's 9.
Oh, okay. So the doors all look fair. I mean, there's not much you can tell whether they lead down or not from the corridor. There are some large doors, some small doors. They are on either side. They just kind of... You're like, it's just fucking doors. Always bloody doors. Just...
Can I continue going straight on?
Yeah, carry on.
I'll carry on a little bit.
All right. So, So, what are you going to do about choosing the path to go down?
So right. So, have I got to a dead end?
You've not quite got to a dead end, but it looks like this pathway goes on for a while.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Carl's
They'll be back
for a while. Right. So, are there any differences between these doors?
I mean, some are larger, some are smaller. Some have sounds happening on the other side. Some don't.
Okay. So, get rid of all of the ones that have sounds on the other side, like bangings and makings and things like that. Potentially, this door might be more reinforced. This is a secret hideaway for drugs. So, are there any differences into how this door looks? How the doors look. So we'll get rid of all of the ones that are hammering and workshoppy.
So you eliminate most of the smaller doors in that case, which are seem to mostly contain workshops. Eliminating all the ones that have arguments going on behind them, similar. That leaves you with 3 doors.
Okay.
All of them fairly large. One of them is a lot more ornate than the other 2. It's set beneath an archway. On the top, it has "The Honored Dead" written across the archway.
Okay.
Dwarven.
Okay. Did they say anything about a mausoleum? As a player, I know they went there.
He just he said down. Yeah.
And these other 2 doors are just normal.
They're larger, but there's no sound coming from behind them. They could be storerooms. They could be stairwells. It's not easy. You can't really tell just from looking at them.
Okay. Well, let's look at one of the 2 normal doors.
Okay.
Would you like me to pick between the 2?
I mean, we'll just go for the nearest one.
Okay.
So it is not locked. Behind it just looks like kind of a largish tool cupboard, basically. So there's tools, there's nails and screws and little cogs and things. It's all very neat, all very well arranged.
Okay.
Not that one.
Second door.
The second door is the same. It is again lots of tools, lots of gears and cogs and things. Bit of oil, things like that.
Well, one more then. On the dead.
Indeed, and that is the crypt. So you open that door. The stairs lead down immediately. And there's another set of doors at the other end which are closed.
Okay. I would like to have a little listen.
No sound again.
Okay.
All right. So you emerge into an underground. I wouldn't say a labyrinth. It's like an underground area, basically. Stone underfoot, stone overhead, lots of columns, some dirt where people have put it's almost like they planted flowers, but the flowers are made of copper and steel and little iron and metals and things. All very intricately kind of woven around and laid in bunches. It looks like row after row, basically, of mausoleums. Some big, some small.
Do I hear anything?
Perception check.
14.
All right. So you can hear like someone like mumbling to themselves.
Okay.
It seems distant-ish, but the sound is echoing and carrying around. And there is a distant smell of oil as well, and kind of melting and burning.
Okay. Does it smell like the oil from the automatons?
Yeah, a little bit.
Follow the smell of oil.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Graccus, as you're sort of peering at this inscription at this mausoleum, you hear as Kalthar appears beside you.
Oh, you found me then.
I did. I followed the smell of oil.
Oh, so these things are useful for something then. Good. I've been staring at this fucking door for a while now, and I can't think how to open it.
Does it have a handle?
No, it seems to be some sort of riddle to open it.
Ah.
Now, the inscription reads, I'll remind, Aunt Nellie O'Naled, sorely missed, always in our hearts. Make investigation checks.
Not good. Do I even have a plus?
I got 17.
2.
Ooh. Also, the etching on the door, which I guess Graccus should point to. I knock and make you blush. What am I? So, Kalthar, I guess because you're quite tall at this point, you notice that the inscription at the top, Aunt Nellie O'Naled, sorely missed, always in our hearts, that is all on separate little metal plates. So, Aunt is on a little metal plate, Nellie is on a little metal plate. Or Naled, sorely missed, always in our hearts. And the riddle on the door, I knock and make you blush. What am I?
I've been staring at this fucking riddle for a while, and I just...
So they're all on plates?
Mm-hmm.
That Aunt Nellie O'Naled, always in our hearts.
Sorely missed, always in our hearts.
And they're all on plates?
All on their own individual plate.
I'd like to press the heart one.
Okay. And there is and the door slides down, and there are stairs leading down into the darkness.
I shake my head at Graccus and walk down the stairs.
Now, Graccus, as the door falls down, there is an immediate rich smell of very familiar smell. Sweet, musty, smoky smell.
Okay.
Okay. In fact, in the air, both of you seem to see a little haze of slightly pink smoke.
I sort of pull a bit of cloth around my face.
Mm-hmm. And Kalthar, you don't breathe.
I don't breathe.
All right. Cool. Excellent. So, are you proceeding?
Yep.
Yeah. I just go, you still have one of these. It should have been very easy.
All right. So make with advantage, Graccus, make a Constitution saving throw.
Thank fuck for the advantage. It's a 19.
Okay. That's
It
fine.
would have been a 1 without it.
All right. Cool. So the cloth on your face is masking the worst of this, the kind of smell of this stuff. Seems to be blocking out a lot of the effect as well.
Okay.
Which is good, because this is the last place you want to be high
Okay.
off your tits.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you move down, and so Graccus, you're still disguised at this point as Perry. Kalthar, you're Kalthar.
Mm-hmm.
So Kalthar, you emerge first, into an area that's kind of lit with glowing stones and torches. Massive manufacturing area, full of pink smoke. There are huge vats that look like kind of brass, like brass-coloured vats of viscous liquid. And the arrangement is kind of like a production line. So you can see bits of it getting kind of squeezed onto a conveyor where there are a pair of what look like kind of magic users, and they're kind of casting something on this viscous liquid, and then it kind of moves on and people then chip it off. So make an Arcana check real quick.
Or both of us.
Yeah, both of you.
Nope. 3.
16.
16, okay. So Graccus, you recognise the kind of movements, the hand movements they're doing. They're destroying water. So they're basically removing the moisture from this viscous liquid. And what's left behind is like a crystalline sort of powdery stuff.
Yep.
A very familiar crystalline powdery stuff. There are no automatons down here. You don't hear them, you don't see them. But there is a chap approaching you very, very swiftly.
I'm guessing at this point they're still probably only just seeing Kalthar though, right? Because he'd be standing in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Seems like it.
Okay, I'm going to deliberately linger behind Kalthar until this person gets up close.
I don't know what you're doing down here, but you'd better move.
I am here with Master Perry.
At which point I sort of saunter out behind him, again leaning on the sort of the walking stick and stuff. Is there a problem?
Perry, what is this?
Yes. Inspection.
No, what is this?
Oh, this thing? Don't rightly know. Mr. and Mrs. Delano, one of their explorators, found it out the Void Way.
What are you doing back here so soon?
Like I said, it's inspection.
Make a deception check.
It's only a 14.
Just.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
I have orders to expedite Master Perry's inspection.
Well, what do you want to inspect?
Ensure that the product is coming off as intended and at the correct rate.
Come on then.
As we sort of lead the way.
I don't know what the hell they want you back here so soon for. Was the last inspection not up to snuff?
Did you not hear what happened in the docks?
No, I didn't know what happened in the docks.
Fuck's sake. It turns out that Graccus has decided to move in against the operations. Seems like one of the warehouses was attacked and burnt to a cinder. The only person who made it back was some gibbering wreck who couldn't say much, to be honest.
Huh. I'd like to have a go at him. I'd like to have a go at Graccus.
Well, I'm sure if he has his way, you might have that chance.
Do you know him?
Yeah, do I recognise this dude? Should I do a history check?
Yeah.
That's an 18.
This is Grenig. So Grenig is a human. Sort of quite tall, quite stocky.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very kind of bulging muscles.
Yeah, he was always if memory serves, he was always behind the scenes kind of guy. Like
Mm.
it was never an enforcer. He was always one of the guys in the warehouse part of the business, the distribution side of stuff.
Yeah, handy guy though. Handy guy in a fight.
Oh yeah, he knew what he was, there was a reason they kept him in distribution side because he was decent protection job, but
he also is a very good fit for here, because he fights because they don't allow weapons in here, and he don't need them.
Yeah.
He fights without them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can see here, the production line is fine. It's all good. The formula is exactly what they wanted. It's exactly the same as it was before when you came down here.
Great. No reason to get angry with me. I'm just doing my orders, same as you.
Well, you know how it is, Perry. You know how it is. That micromanaging.
Look, you and I both know what it's like, but maybe don't say it so loudly. There are some people here who may... It can get a bit cutthroat, shall we say.
Just let him try.
I'm sure you could take them.
They're skittish, aren't they? Didn't realize they were so worried about Phobreaker.
Well, he's always been unpredictable, I suppose. I guess maybe they're not as invincible as we thought.
I thought you had him to heal after you took his Aasimar away.
So did we. Like I said, unpredictable. All I know is when they went to confront him before they took the Aasimar away, that he basically admitted that he was planning to go to war. And I'm sure you've heard enough about Phobreaker to know that's not necessarily a place you want him to be going.
What about you, big man? You fought him before?
Me, no.
You won't know who you're talking about. Like I said, he's only a recent find.
You'll know soon enough. You'll know soon enough.
If I'm being honest, I suspect Graccus is the reason they've paired him with me. After all, I'm the runner about town, and he knows what I look like, so...
Smart move, then.
You all bleed the same, so...
Ever so reassuring.
I like him already.
Mm.
Alright then, come on.
While he's leading us around, I want to scan the number of people here and that kind of stuff, and sort of get an idea of if a fight was to break out, how many people are likely to get involved, and also what it would take to shut this operation down.
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Cool. Alright, so there are about a dozen people here. A good number of them, about 3/4 of them, seem to just be kind of stirring and mixing stuff and just working the line. And the two mages are kind of older, and they seem fairly grizzled, but they're older folk. There are a couple of other people who look fairly kind of like they know what they're up to.
Okay.
So these are separate from. They look very lithe and very kind of athletic. They're moving. They look very light-footed as they move. As they sort of they move with a grace as they patrol up and down the line.
Okay.
They've got their eyes on you. They've definitely got their eyes on Kalthar.
So they're the muscle. Okay.
Looking at how you would disrupt the operation, I mean, the stuff is in the vats. The vats seem to be where they're mixed.
Mm-hmm.
So disrupt them. You probably would disrupt. You would think the operation.
Is the haze flammable? To my knowledge.
Well, people smoke it. It's like a slow burner. It's not super flammable.
I'm just thinking, if it's in a liquid form, would it be more flammable or less flammable?
You've not encountered it in its liquid form.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Great, I forget. Sorry, business. Have there been any accidents you've had to worry about dealing with?
Oh, not for a while, no. There haven't been any in the couple of days since you came here last.
Refresh
Apart
my
from
memory,
that
what was the
guy
last
who-
issue? Yeah, sorry, carry on.
I mean, apart from that fucking idiot who fell into one of the vats,
Yeah.
scrubbed that whole line completely, scrubbed that batch.
Yeah, well, they will never want it to be shit, they don't want it to be that shit after all. So. Okay.
You know, I bet they probably still would have wanted to sell it, even if we hadn't have said anything. They'd have been like, "Oh, fine, just sell it."
To be quite frank with you, I'm surprised they told you to scrub it in the first place. The whole point of this shit's to flood tier 7, so I'm not surprised. I don't care. I'm supposed to give any damn about the quality of it.
They'll probably send it down to 8.
It's probably true.
Leave it out somewhere for the crazies.
Yeah. Well, you'll do what you'll do. Oh. Been a long couple of days, I can tell you that.
Yeah. All of this is stuff you saw before. Come on.
Yeah.
Come to the office.
Yeah. I'm happy with what we're seeing. Let's just get the last few bits and pieces done. I can get out of your way then. And then get on with it.
All right. So he leads you over to the office. He sort of whistles and points to 2 of the others to sort of carry on patrolling.
Would you mind? I point to the sort of Kalthar. Would you mind waiting outside for me? And sort of, I give him a knowing wink to sort of give him an indication of, in case some shit goes down.
I wouldn't want to ruin the door.
Good point. Great, let's get these papers, these last few papers signed. I can get them back to the masters, and I can leave you be.
I'll stand squarely in front of the door.
Good man.
All right. So he opens a little safe and takes out.
Is he looking away from it at this point?
Yes.
So as he cracks and goes to the safe and looks away, out comes a little pistol and just back of the head.
All right.
Fucking executioner! Yikes!
I don't give a shit. I know who this guy is. I know he can scrap, and I'm more concerned with stopping the operation than getting the prolonged fight.
Make a stealth check first, with advantage because he's not looking at you.
Yeah, it's fine. First one is a 21. Second one is a 10.
All right, attack him with advantage because he rolled a 7 on his perception.
With advantage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, yep. Oh, damn it, 17.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Is there any, because it's a +9 to attack. Is it a +9 to attack with that, or is it +9 damage?
It is. So it's +5 damage at base, and then plus with your bonuses, that'd probably be +9.
That makes sense. So it was a 17 base then, so it'd be over 20 to hit.
Yep.
So just the D8 then. Damn it! I was hoping to get the crit and just 48 the bastard in the back, but I guess not. It is max damage though. And that's with an 8
Okay,
roll,
so that's 8 + 9. That's 17.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he sort of, as you take the shot, he sort of angles his head around a bit, and the shot kind of it takes a chunk of skull.
Yeah.
And he and collapses to the ground. He is prone, but he's not dead yet.
Okay. At which point I'm going to. Has it been 10 minutes? You can get in game time.
Oh, roll a d12 for me.
D12?
Yeah.
7.
Then no, it's been 7
Cool.
minutes.
At which point then I'm going to summon the flaming scimitar back into my hand and effectively just stab this dude in the back.
Cool.
Yikes.
Prone, so again, prone advantage.
Crit? Isn't it crit when they're prone?
It's advantage when they're prone. It's crit if they're paralyzed.
If they're
or
unconscious,
immobilized?
Yeah. So that is 15, 21 to hit on the first roll, and only 20 on the second. So,
Okay.
assuming that hits, I will 86. That is 9 damage.
Okay. Right. Okay. So he lets out a pained. Sounds a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason. Let's see if. So Kalthar, you'll have heard that. How many others are in there? I mean, there's quite a few people in there. It's just who are combatants and who aren't, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to scope out when walking through, like who's likely to fight if this all kicks off.
Okay, so one will be for the workers, and the rest will be for
Others.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to say the workers heard it, but no one else did. So the workers, however, that is not ideal because they're all going to stop.
Yeah.
And look toward the office. Which means that the rest of them are going to have to insight check the workers. So 2 of them are just like, oh, get back to work. Get back to work. But the other 2 look to the office. And they look at you, Kalthar.
What are you looking at?
We're looking at you. What was that sound?
Why don't you come and find out, little man?
Make an intimidation check.
Easy, all fucking day, son.
This is what Kalthar's made for.
16 plus 4. 20, dirty 20.
Okay. These two have balls.
No worries.
That's fine.
They won't soon enough.
So they both kind of crack their necks. Maybe we will. And they both begin to approach you.
So
on that, ladies and gentlemen, bodies of water,
I beckon them over, and then we start.
On that, we will finish there. Bit of suspense, a shorter one. This has been the episode that's the length they're supposed to be. The rest of them have been way longer.
We always miss that length. Always.
For this case, we've missed it almost every time.
Yep.
Normally we're great. But this time it is exactly the right length. So we will see you guys next time. Now, when will next time be? So after... I need to think, actually. So next week there won't be an episode. Because I am away in Rhodes. So we won't be able to record. I don't think. We probably won't be able to record. There'll probably be something going on. Because it's one of those trips where things are going on. So we'll take a break next week, but then we will get into this battle the week after.
Which will have to be a little bit earlier than we film, because I've got a conference all around that time.
We will make it work, ladies and gentlemen. We will
get you back.
We'll make it work.
We'll be back.
We will be back. We'll be back. All right. So, take care of yourselves. I am Matt Waterhouse, author on Minds. Go find me there. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to this channel. Like and share the videos. Maybe leave a comment because we love reading them.
I'm on Minds. I don't know what I'm called.
So try and find him, and I'm not here.
Carl is not on Minds.
Nope.
Take care, everybody. Take care of everybody.
See you,
Everybody.
This whole episode has just been a cluster. Let's just end
It's
it.
just
all
been
right?
an absolute mess.
End it.
I'm
Cut
going to
it.
stop it now before anything explodes.
Cut
Bye-bye.
this nonsense.